What's going on, everyone? This is Lior with Compass out of Boston. And in this video, we're going to be talking about what it's like to live in one of my favorite suburbs close to Boston, Melrose, Massachusetts. So let's get at it. What's going on, everyone? My name's Lior and I'm with Compass out of Boston. And in this video, we're going to be talking about what it's like to live in Melrose, Massachusetts. Now, if you don't know anything about Melrose, it is one of the cutest towns, in my opinion, around the Boston area. It is super close to Boston. It's only 7 miles north. It's a small, peaceful, really quaint, quiet town that's got one of the cutest downtowns that's very New England-like, that has a nice little mix of dining, mom and pop shops, fine dining. It's got tons of parks, great school system, low crime rates. We're going to get into all of that in this video. Before we do, two quick things. Number one, if this is your first time on my channel, smash that subscribe button for me. I put out tons of new videos every single week, and that way you can know every time I put up a new video. And number two, if you guys are thinking about doing anything with real estate around the greater Boston area, whether it's buying, selling, investing, whatever it is, I get so many calls from you guys watching my videos, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about doing anything, hit me up and I will take care of you. So let's dive right into what it's like to live in Melrose. And the way I'm going to break this down, we're going to start by the things you can actually do around Melrose. Then we'll talk about restaurants, cafes. We'll then get into lifestyle, transportation, and also finally talk about home prices. So let's get right into things to do in Melrose. And my favorite part about Melrose in terms of things to do is that Melrose just offers so much outdoor space. It's got total of 26 parks and little playgrounds scattered throughout the city that you can walk around, take the kids to. I mean, it is absolutely perfect for families. And on top of that, it's actually got 3 much bigger park/reservations. It's got the Mount Hood Memorial Park, which also has a golf course on it. By the Malden line, you've got Pine Banks, which is also a ton of green space, really beautiful. And of course, you have the you're part of the Middlesex Fells is there as well. Middlesex Fells, if you don't know, borders Melrose, Malden, Medford, Stoneham, Winchester, and it is absolutely gorgeous. On the weekends there, you see people hiking all over the place. There's plenty of trails you can take. Some are family friendly. Some of them are more advanced if you're looking for more rigorous activity. But you can walk around the reservoir, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So on top of all those little parks, you've got 3 bigger park/reservations that you have access to. Again, perfect for taking the family out or just getting really good exercise for yourself. Now, on top of all these parks too, you have L Pond in Melrose, which again is a beautiful little pond that you can walk around as well. Take some nice evening or morning walks. Really stunning views there as well. Now, on top of those 2 things, in addition, besides that, like I mentioned earlier, you do have access to the beautiful downtown Melrose. Really peaceful, a really nice walk. It's got just this absolute old New England feel to it, which I'm a total sucker for. Every time you walk down there, it just gives you such a great little energy down there. So that being said, let's go right into dining and food options now that I'm starting to talk about the downtown. And you do have quite a bit of good options from a restaurant perspective. You have pretty good diversity there, with plenty of different options like Italian. You've got some Mexican places, you've got some seafood, and even more upscale bistros. So some good examples of that. For seafood, you've got Turner's Seafood and Grill, which is really good. Italian, you've got Bobby C's Melrose. Really nice Italian restaurant. And on Sundays, they do this amazing brunch that's really, really good. You have for Mexico, you have options like Mexico Lindo, and you also have some sushi restaurants like the Ocean Sushi Restaurant. So you can see really good diversity in terms of the food options, even if it's a small little suburb in the Boston area. Now, in terms of lifestyle and convenience, one of the things I love about Melrose as well is it is super, super convenient. You are, like I said, you're only about 7 miles north of Boston, but there you have access to 93 if you need to go north or south. You have access to Route 1, which again can get you in and out towards the city. If you're a commuter and you work in downtown, Melrose does have 3 commuter rail stops, so super convenient. You can hop on that Haverhill line, and it will take you right into North Station. So for a lot of commuters that work downtown but still want to escape into the suburbs, very much possible with the commuter rail line. And as for other conveniences like grocery shopping, you do have a couple of stores. You have some smaller ones. You also have some larger grocery stores. You do have a Whole Foods market and a Shaw's there. So if you need to go do a bundle of groceries or you just need to get something, you've got options for both of those as well. Now, before I get into pricing, you probably are already a little sold on Melrose. And I will say this, Taylor, the other half of the North Star group of Compass, you've probably seen him on some of my other videos on this channel. He actually moved his family from Cambridge to Melrose. And I will say I've had so many conversations with him about the city, and it is one of his favorite places, and that's why he really wanted to move there. All of the things I talked about, the school system, the low crime rate, the convenience to Boston. He is a realtor, so he does need to travel a lot. It is just absolutely stunning. He bought himself a house that's on a dead-end street, and he could not be more excited and more happy. Everything I just talked about. He's telling me all about those different restaurants that he's going to, and he absolutely loves it. He just moved in this past fall, and he is like one of the biggest fans of the town. Now that being said, let's go right into home prices. And if you're thinking about moving to Melrose, what you definitely need to know is that Melrose has been ranked as one of the hottest real estate markets across the U.S. on the last number of years. It is ultra competitive. Most single families that come up on the market, they typically get many offers, well over asking. You're typically going into bidding wars. Your average price is about mid 600s. I believe it's around 670,000. And again, the reason why you're getting this insane competition there is, think about it, right? In Boston, 600,000, 650,000 maybe gets you a 1 or 2 bed condo, whereas you can go just 7 miles north into one of the most quaint, peaceful towns that's got a great school system. You're only about 15-20 minutes away, and you can buy yourself a full house for mid 600s. Most single families there typically are selling, have about 13 to 1,700 square feet. You typically get a couple bedrooms, couple bathrooms. So it is the perfect alternative to get out of the city. And we see this with a lot of families, especially younger families that are trying to get out of the city into quieter neighborhoods. I mean, this is the perfect solution. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. If you have any questions, any thoughts, shoot them below. And like I said, I get so many calls from you guys watching my videos, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about doing anything with real estate around the greater Boston area, hit me up and I will take care of you.